Rick M. Ryan, a vice president of Valparaiso University, the United States. And his sharing is also about building a competent team of local teachers for Confucius Institute. Let's welcome Professor Rick.
Hello, everyone. Distinguished President Yang and Vice President Zhou, and dear colleagues, I send you greetings from the Confucius Institute at Valparaiso University, or as we call it, CIVU, in Northwest Indiana, just about 1 hour from Chicago. As we sit in different locations around the globe, greeting each other and having this conference, communicating in Chinese and in English, we are reminded of the importance of language in building connections between our cultures. Thanks to interpreters, we can share our methods and strategies in teaching, and at the same time generate new ideas for helping students immerse themselves in a new language and culture. The training and nurturing of our teachers is perhaps the most important part of a Confucius Institute success, and working together in a conference like this can have the greatest impact on developing excellent teaching. The CIVU works tirelessly to integrate another language into our mission, the language of music. Since its inception more than 13 years ago, the CIVU has paid equal attention to teaching Chinese music along with teaching the Chinese language. We work with our teachers to develop a large number of activities to engage students in both music and language to maintain a high level of interest and motivation to succeed in both. Building a competent team of local teachers and supporting them with additional activities has been crucial to the success of our Confucius Institute. The CIVU has a Chinese teaching network of 18 area schools, and we have a teaching team combining teachers who are sent from Chinese universities with teachers who are hired locally. The integration of these two types of teachers benefits each other, with the teachers sent from China being the most native speakers who have the latest trends of Chinese language and state-of-the-art teaching technologies, and local teachers of Chinese who are better equipped for the American school environment and the student situation in the local schools. To ensure that the teachers can make full use of their individual strengths, we have a tradition of teacher training, teacher support, and teacher care to build them into a competent team to benefit their students and the schools where they serve. It is our responsibility to help the teachers become acquainted with the local teaching requirements once they're here in the U.S. And it is also our responsibility to help the local teachers learn more about Chinese language teaching technologies so that they can perform better in their jobs. We have a tradition of conducting teacher training that started in 2012 when we invited Professor Liu Qianggong from the Beijing Language and Culture University to equip the teachers on Chinese language teaching theory and practice. Over the years, we have carried on this tradition and make a point of offering teachers of Chinese an opportunity for professional development in addition to teaching at their schools. This year, we conducted a virtual workshop series for area Chinese language teachers. Altogether, 8 guest speakers were invited to make presentations ranging from the establishment and operational practices of Chinese language programs, Chinese language curriculum design theories and principles, international vision development strategies, Chinese language teaching concepts and methods, classroom management strategies, online teaching methods, and so on, to help the teachers solve practical problems in Chinese language teaching, and to create a platform for the teachers to share their experiences with the view of supporting each other to boost their confidence while coping with the pandemic. Apart from inviting experts to come and train our teachers, we also send our teachers to workshops to update their teaching techniques and experiences. Each teacher who has participated in such a workshop is asked to share what they have learned with their colleagues so that more teachers can benefit from their experience. The CIBU is good at combining music exchange and education with language teaching, which proves to be quite effective in helping students learn both language and culture. To help local schools better teach Chinese language, the CIBU provides them with music assistance, which includes sending music teachers to assist local teachers in rehearsals for music performance if they have students who are learning Chinese musical instruments. Such practice not only eases the local music teacher's effort in teaching Chinese instruments, but also enhances and retains student interest in the language and the instrument they are learning to play. In addition to assisting music teachers, the CIBU also helps Chinese language teachers in their classrooms with short music demonstrations if need be. Other art performances are also frequent guests at the local classrooms, and the impact is obvious. The students who get exposed to such additional visits from the CIBU are more interested in learning the language and singing along with CIBU's annual Friendship Lasts Forever concerts in Chicago, as well as participating in Chinese speech contests. There are also noticeable improvements in the students' ability to differentiate and produce the 4 tones of the Chinese language, which is essential in understanding Chinese, which is inherently tonal or musical. We work very hard to take care of all of the teachers associated with our Confucius Institute. We used to be able to assist guest teachers with their visa application, but policy changes in the federal government in 2012 required these teachers to seek help from the local school administration. So now we can only assist scholars who are to teach directly from our Confucius Institute. Although these teachers in area schools are not affiliated with our university, we treat them as our own colleagues and help them in as many ways as possible. We help local schools find teachers for their Chinese programs who started as interns. We also helped about 10 of those intern teachers to become permanent employees at their schools and receive permanent residency through their employment. This year, during the pandemic, we made special efforts to support the teachers, providing them with medical supplies such as protective masks and sanitizer. Additionally, we have sent them some small gifts during Chinese festivals so that they may feel connected and taken care of. This may seem like a small thing, but the teachers really appreciate it. And it generates a lot of enthusiasm and confidence with the teachers to better cope with the pandemic and excel in their jobs. On behalf of the staff of the Confucius Institute at Valparaiso University and our partner institution, Zhejiang University of Technology in Hangzhou, I really appreciate the opportunity to speak to you today. Thank you very much. 谢谢。